to my channel. My name is Venetia Alexander Marshall and welcome. If you are new here, hi, how are you? Don't forget, hit the subscribe button at the bottom and make sure you're clicking the notification bell so every time I'm uploading a new video, you are notified. We're going to play with a little makeup here. Makeup we're going to be playing with today, Fenty Beauty. Fenty came out with the very talked about, the Eaze Drop tinted, what's that, the Eaze Drop tinted stick. So yes, we're going to go ahead, we're going to talk about that. I got a few other things that we're going to talk about too that I got also from Fenty Beauty. Most of the stuff is not new, but we're mainly going to be focusing on some of the new products that I did get from Fenty Beauty. So come on in. Let's go ahead and let's get started with this makeup review featuring Fenty Beauty. As always, I do have my handy dandy mirror with me. Let's go ahead and start with primer. Of course, primer is not new. This is the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Face Primer. This is the original primer that first came out. We're going to go ahead and we're going to start with this. All right, primer is on. Next is foundation. It's not a foundation. It is a tinted moisturizer, a very talked about tinted moisturizer. So of course, you know, Fenty Beauty has the Eaze Drop tinted moisturizer. Well, now they bought that same tinted moisturizer in the shape of a foundation stick. This is the new Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop. This is their tinted stick. However, it looks more like a foundation stick. I got the same shade I am in the Eaze Drop Tinted Moisturizer, which is number 20. Got the same shade. It is a little bit different as far as undertone when I put it on. Didn't I get 19? Because some people that are in 20, they get 19. I stuck with what I knew, which was 20. Now, even though when I put this on, you're going to see it's going to be more orangey on my face. But when I blend it in, it blends just fine. It's not a whole lot of product. And as you can see, I have been wearing it quite a bit. It goes on extremely smooth. And as you can see, when I put it on, you can see it's not really my shade. It is so creamy. I don't wear the other one like talking about as I should, because you know I already have my favorites as far as tinted moisturizers. But I have been wearing this quite a bit, and like I said, as you can see, it is pretty orange on my face. But when I blend this in, you're getting ready to see, when I blend this in, it's going to blend into my skin. So I'm blending it in. It blends really, really easily. Here it is. A few times I've had to put on a little bit more because I didn't think that I had on enough. This is buildable. If you want to build it up, you can. Now, if you would like to try number 19, you can, being that it is a more cool tone shade in the stick form as opposed to the Eaze Drop, the liquid form. The liquid form, it's more my shade. But however, look, when I blend it in, you see it blends in really, really nicely. And if you see if I have any extra texture showing, I've been battling a rash, and now since we've pinpointed what the rash is, I am currently treating it, and I haven't been able to wear a lot of makeup lately. Because when I wear makeup, my face tends to be on fire, but it's mainly my forehead and hairline area and on the back of my ears. That's where it's at. It's from, actually, believe it or not, it's a shampoo that apparently I am now allergic to. Okay, so here is what it looks like. I like it. It is definitely a little off shading wise, but it blends in really, really nicely. I am dragging it down some, but it blends really, really nicely. It does blend really, really nicely. It blend in pretty good on my forehead area because I am a little darker on my forehead, but it blends really, really good. Like I said, it's the shading is off a little bit, but it's not like it's something I can't work with. I can. It blends very, very easily. Now, if you prefer the liquid form, which between the stick and the liquid, for me, I would probably stick with the liquid form. Like I said, the stick is fine, blends good. It's just the shading is a little off. So as you see, took the same shade that I'm in with the liquid, which is 20, and I got it in the stick form, and the stick form is a little off. So if you want to go down to 19, you can. I would advise you probably don't want to go up to 21. But if you do, that's completely up to you. But some people have been using 19 instead of 20. I just stuck with what I know. And yeah, it's a little off, but it's not like I can't work with it. It's really not like that. It's just that for me personally, I think I would prefer the liquid form over the stick form. Now, will I wear the stick form? Yeah, I would wear it. Probably not as often as I do the liquid, which again, I don't really wear the liquid a whole lot either, but whenever I do pick it up, I will pick up the liquid form. I could probably see myself picking up the liquid more than the stick, but I have been playing with it and I've been wearing it quite a bit. It does blend very, very nicely. It wore very well all day. It is very comfortable on the skin. It did not bring out a whole lot of my oils. It really didn't. It was very nice, and it is glowy. It's not overly saturated glowy, but I really do believe they did a good job with this foundation stick. Well, I'm calling it a foundation stick. It's not really a foundation stick. It's a tinted moisturizing stick. But even though it blends really nice, it wore very well, didn't separate or anything like that. And this is me wearing it all day at work more than once. This is a very good stick, but for me, I would prefer the liquid. Okay, I'm going in with the concealer, not new. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer. Yes, as you can see, I need another one. I know, I need another one. I know. So I'm going in with the concealer. And see, with the concealer, as you can see, wears pretty nicely. So it tops very, very well on top of the moisturizing stick. The setting powders, none of the setting powders are new. I'm going in with my Huda Beauty setting powder in Kanufa. Second setting powder is the Fenty Beauty setting powder in Nutmeg. For bronzing, I am going to top with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter foundation powder. This is shade number 420. So I am going to go in with all of these. All right, so I want you to see so far, this is how the makeup is looking on top of the Eaze Drop Tinted stick. It still brings out the glow. This is with the powders on. The glow is still there. It's not overly oily or anything like that. It still gives a very good finish. And as you can see, I am steadily bringing in and bringing more color with the tinted moisturizing stick. It is still bringing out a good amount of glow, but it's not overly like greasy or anything like that. It's still very, very good. It still wears very, very well. It's just that right now I'm actually close to y'all, so y'all really see my rash. But it wears very, very well. So if you want to try the stick, you can, but it does wear very, very well. Now the blush is sort of kind of new. I had the blush when they offered it, and I knew this was limited edition, but you know what? I waited until after the blush was gone, and then I wanted to start playing with it when it was already discontinued. So don't be looking for this. It's discontinued. And y'all said this was good. This is the Fenty Beauty. This is, what is this? Yeah, they're double cheek up. This is like the cream blush. I think they offered this a long while back. I got it when they still had it available. And yeah, I know I'm so late. And if you've been paying attention to my other channel, you see I've been wearing this a lot. So don't go looking for this. It's discontinued unless you want to see if somebody on Amazon have it, but this is very discontinued. Don't try going looking for it or anything like that. But I do like it. I just waited too late to show it to y'all when it was already discontinued. So I'm not going to even go into the shade names or anything like that because, like I said, again, it's discontinued. So I am going to go in, just put a little bit. It gives a nice wash of color. Now, I know she extended her other cream blushes that she's had. The cream blush I do have is in the shade Strawberry Drip. And this is kind of my replacement one because Strawberry Drip is almost at pan. And she's since introduced more shades to the cream blush. So her cream blushes are not bad. I know I'm putting cream on top of powder. I already know that. I don't need y'all trying to fuss at me or anything like that. But this is discontinued and it gives a nice wash of color. I am not disappointed with any of her cream blushes, anything like that, because I really do like the cream blushes. So again, don't come from me. I already know this is discontinued. So I'm toning this down just a little bit. Eyeshadow palette is not new. So I'm going to put this eyeshadow palette on my eyes. This is not new at all. If you have the snap shadows, she kind of put all these in one. So I'm going to put this on my eyes. All right, I've already set my face with the Fenty Beauty What It Do Setting Mist. I think they're discontinuing this. I think this is discontinued. So I don't know if you can find this anywhere except on the Fenty Beauty website, because that's where I got this from, was on the Fenty Beauty website. I think they're discontinuing it. All right, next is mascara. Let's talk about the mascara. I think I bought the mascara before. If you have not tried the mascara, this is the new Fenty Beauty Hella Thick Mascara. If you're like me and you don't like wearing false lashes, this is a very good mascara. It is the same shade as the first mascara, Cause I'm Black. That is the shade. I love this mascara. It is a very volumizing mascara. I'm going to go ahead, put some coats on my lashes. Because again, I'm not a lash girl. So here it is with mascara, without mascara. Love, love, love the mascara. Gives you a lot of volume. Absolutely love this mascara. You won't be disappointed. I know some people did not like that other mascara because it had the different sides of the brush. I liked it. Initially I didn't, and I put it in my maybe stack, and when I tried it again, I liked it. Ended up wearing it quite a bit, and I think they still offer that other mascara as well on Sephora's website. So check out Sephora's website. But this mascara here from Fenty, if you haven't tried it out, I think I had it in a previous makeup review. I'll link it in the cards above. For that, but you will not be disappointed with this mascara at all. See that mascara? See? I'm telling you, you will really, really like this mascara from Fenty Beauty. If you haven't tried it out, you will really, really like the mascara. Lip product is not new. This is the Fenty Beauty Stunna Lip Paint. This is the shade Unbutton. I am going to line my lips with the Juvia's Place brown lip liner and top it with the clear lip glass. Don't really look that clear, but this is the clear lip glass from MAC. So I'm going to put this on. All right, we have gotten through this makeup look. The main attraction was indeed the Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop Tinted Moisturizing Stick. Again, this is a very good foundation stick or tinted moisturizing stick if you want to. I'm just so used to calling it foundation stick when I know it's not it. This is the first of its kind where a tinted moisturizer comes in stick form. Again, this is a very good tinted moisturizing stick. It's just for me, I would prefer the liquid form over the stick, but would I wear the stick? I would. It gives out, you know, a nice amount of glow, not over the top with it or anything like that. And I've worn this for several hours and it just did the normal, you know, your oils start to pop out, but I didn't look overly oily or anything like that. I didn't look greasy. I still looked really, really good with the tinted moisturizing stick. So if you want to try it out, you can. I would recommend that you try it out just to see which one that you would like. Again, for me, I would prefer the liquid form of this. It blends very, very well, but you don't get a lot of product with this. And I believe this is $35. I think this is $35 because I believe I got this from Sephora. This is where I got this from Sephora. So try it out, see if you really like it. And as you can see, it wears very, very well with the other makeup that I do have on top. And look, the mascara is doing its job. Again, if you're like me, you're not into false lashes like me. I don't wear false lashes. I just rock what the Lord gave me. Then the mascara would be just great for you. So yes, again, try it out and see if you like it. Again, I would prefer the liquid over the stick, but it still blends very, very well. Very well, but does come in 25 shades. I believe it's $35. So yeah, try it out. The shade I have is 20, and as if you're like me and you're also 20 and you saw it's a little orange on me, you may want to either use 19, or if you want to take that chance and do 21, you can. But I've seen a lot of people do 19. I just wasn't going to take that risk and do number 19. So that is it with this makeup review. With that being said, this is Venetia Alexander Marshall. Hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.